Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I will be showing you my video game collection. However, I will be splitting this into two parts. Part 1 will be the consoles, and then part 2 will be all the games I have, the games I have for each system. So I'm going to start off with showing off all my systems, and then the next part I'll show off all the games. I'll do showing off all the games tomorrow. I'll do the consoles today. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, over here I have the consoles I play on most. Alright, the first one I'll show off here is the Nintendo Switch, which is my all-time favorite console. It's just a really great system. Love the Switch. It's just so many fun games to play, and I just love the idea of it. Like, I love how you can play it portably and on your TV. I love the idea of that. My favorite game of all time on this system, and it's actually also my favorite game of all time, it's Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which you guys already know, which I did a ranking of all Smash Bros. Games in one of my other videos, which you can go check that out. I'll put a link to it in the description. But yeah, this is my Nintendo Switch. Great system. Highly recommend it if you do not have one. 10 out of 10 I give this thing. Great system. Alright, the next system I have here is the PS4. I love the PS4. It's a good system. It has lots of fun games on it, like Grand Theft Auto, Star Wars Battlefront 2, Call of Duty. Just lots of great games as well. Nintendo, though, it does not beat Nintendo. Nintendo's the best of all the gaming companies. But I think PlayStation's probably number 2 for me. Love the PlayStation. I would also recommend this if you don't have one. You know, PS5's already out, but those things are hard to find, and I really want a PS5. I'm hoping I can get one soon, because I know that they're hard to find. I really want one, though, so yeah. That's the PS4. Next up, I have the Xbox One. This is also a good system. I mean, it's not as good as the Switch or the PS4, but I still think it's a good system. It's got good games on it, like Halo, Forza, those games. And then I know a lot of games are like ports from other systems, but I still enjoy the Xbox a lot. So yeah, that's my Xbox One. Now we'll go over here, which I got some more systems. Here I got my PSP, which I like the PSP. It is a cool system. I have not played this thing in ages, though, but I do remember playing it a lot. I mean, not as much as like the DS when it comes to portable stuff, like when it's just completely portable. I played the DS and 3DS the most. So those were my favorite handheld systems. I love those. I did play Game Boy Advance too, and I actually do have a DS and a 3DS, which I'll show later on. But speaking of Game Boy Advance, I used to have a Game Boy Advance, but I dropped it in the garage once. It was a Game Boy Advance SP. I dropped it in the garage. The flipper screen broke, and the DS can play Game Boy Advance games, so yeah. So yeah, that's PSP was a good system, though. I like how it had the UMD video, too. You can watch movies on this thing. So, yeah. I like the PSP. Next up, I got the PS3, which was actually my first Blu-ray player. Yeah, this was my first Blu-ray player, because my parents did not buy a Blu-ray player before I got the PS3, so my PS3 was my first Blu-ray player, because we've only had DVD players at the time. So, yeah, this thing was the first Blu-ray player we've ever got. So, oh yeah, the PS3, I had fun playing this thing. And I still enjoy it. I mean, it's not as good as today's systems, but still great. Hey, there was lots of good games on it. I used to play the heck out of Disney Infinity 1 and 2.0 with friends. Those were fun. I also played some other games like some Sonic games on here and much more. But yeah, PS3, I enjoyed the PS3. And next up I have the PS2, which I loved playing my PS2, and I still love the PS2 today. There were lots of great games on here, like some of the old Grand Theft Auto games, 3, Vice City, San Andreas. Those are great games. Simpsons Hit and Run. Some SpongeBob games like Lights, Camera, Pants, Battle for Bikini Bottom, the movie game. Lots of great games on this system. Some more Sonic games like Sonic Heroes, Crash Nitro Kart, and more. It was and I got some Pixar games too, like Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo, The Incredibles, and Cars. Yeah. It was a great system. I had fun playing this thing. And next up, I got a Wii U, which I like the Wii U. Ew. I played this a ton, actually. Me and my friends used to play Smash for Wii U all the time on it. I mean, we don't play it anymore because we got Ultimate now. So, yeah. But it was still a great game while we played it. And then we also played Super Mario 3D World, which was a fantastic game. Loved that game. And then, what else? What other games were on here? Disney Infinity 3.0. I got the Wii U version of Disney Infinity 3.0. Oh, that was a great game too. What else? Mario Kart 8, which that's a good game. I don't play that version anymore because I got the 8 Deluxe on the Switch, so what's the point of playing that? I also played Lego Dimensions on here. Nintendo Land, just a bunch of great games. I had fun playing this thing. Next up is the original Xbox. I think this was actually my first home console that I've ever played on, because my dad had, because I know my dad played on this thing, and then one day I walked into a room, and then my dad was playing on this thing. I'm like, ooh, this looks fun. Can I play? And he was like, yeah, you could play. I'm like, all right. And then I had fun playing this thing. I had a lot of movie-based games on this thing, actually, like which I'll show later on. And then I also played Forza on here a lot. There's also some other great games like Halo 1, Halo 2, Splinter Cell, Ghost Recon, Rainbow Six 3, Project Gotham Racing 2, just a bunch of classic games on this thing. I mean, the 6th generation is a good generation of games. I enjoyed that generation. But yeah, I don't think this is as good as the PS2, but it's still a good system nonetheless. But yeah, this was a good system. Alright, next up I have the PlayStation 1, which I actually have 2 of these things, which I'll explain why after I talk about the system. PS1 is a good system. Yeah, this PS1, my dad used to play on this thing. Yeah, this was my dad's PS1. He played it back in the day. He played games like Metal Gear Solid, Medieval, sports games, and then, yeah. I have played it on this thing a few times as a kid. Not as much as, like, the original Xbox and all that, but still played it a bit. Yeah, it came with a Volume 9 sampler disc, which had demos for a bunch of games like Metal Gear Solid, Medieval, Gran Turismo, Spyro, Crash 3, Bugs Life. But I remember as a kid, I was a big fan of Disney and Pixar movies. The demo I'd play the most on that disc was the Bugs Life demo. I played that demo a ton. I played it so much that I eventually wanted to get the full game. And I think I was at someone's house. I think a family member's house. I think, and the son of the adult that lives there. He got older and he had the Bugs Life game on PS1 and he didn't play it anymore because he was older, and they let me take it home, and that was nice of him, and I got the full version of the game, and I did play that a lot. So yeah. And then Metal Gear Solid's a good game too. Medieval's a good game. The Crash Bandicoot games are probably my favorite games on this system. I like those games. They're fun. But yeah, PS1's a good start to Sony's collection of consoles. Yeah, and then I'll explain why I have two of these things. The reason why I have two of these things is, okay, this one right here. This was my dad's PS1. But however, this PS1 right here was actually my cousin's PS1, and my two older cousins' PS1, and when they were moving out of their parents' house, they decided to give it to me. And we already have a PS1 downstairs, but they were like, no, just take it. We were like, okay, we'll just take it. So we just decided to take it anyway. But it'll be a good backup in case if something happens to this one. But still, I don't know why we needed a second one, but yeah, I could probably sell it and get some money off it, but yeah. But yeah, PS1, it is a good system. Here, let me just put this back really quick. Alright, next. Okay. Next up, I got the Nintendo DS. And this is actually a SpongeBob protector case, which I think is really cool. Here it is. Yeah, the DS. Oh, I loved the DS as a kid. And I don't play it. I never play it anymore. Or the DS. I would play games like Mario Kart DS. I play mostly Mario games on this thing. I loved the Mario games. I did play a few SpongeBob games, but I was mostly on the Mario games and a few Sonic games as well. I loved the DS as a kid. I would bring this everywhere I went. For car rides and stuff, I could just play on the DS. It was fun. So yeah, that's the DS. Great system. And next up, I have a classic system, the Atari Flashback, which this was a good system. I have not played this in a while. Games like ping pong on here, I think. Yeah, I'll have to play this again sometime to see what games are on here. I have not played this thing in a while, so yeah, that's the Atari Flashback. Next up, I have the Nintendo 3DS XL. This is a red one. And what game is in here? Oh, Transformers Prime. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, Transformers Prime was another game I loved on the Wii U. And I wanted to play it on the go, so I decided to get the 3DS version. But yeah, 3DS XL is another good system. I used to play Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS on this thing. Mario Kart 7, Transformers Prime, like I said. Oh yeah, and I did play a few Star Wars games on the DS as well. And then What other games did I play on the 3DS XL? Wipeout 3. Just a whole bunch of good games on this system. I had fun with this thing as well. So, yeah, 3DS is a good system. Alright, what other systems we got? Oh yeah, I do have an Xbox 360 upstairs, but my parents are upstairs, and I think I think one of my parents is watching TV, and I don't know if they fell asleep, so I don't want to wake them up just in case. So I'll probably just show that off tomorrow, and when I show my my actual games. So I'll just show that off tomorrow for you guys. So sorry about that, but yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video, and be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow for the showing off the games. So yeah, bye.